family and friends. Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. Where we also encourage you to live your life and enjoy your life because it's yours. And the only best way to live and enjoy your life is through knowledge, the knowledge of factual truth. So you're welcome wherever you are and have a nice one. For days now we've been having rainy day here and it's good. And I'm sharing with us who runs the world, who runs the world, who. You know, one of the main problems we have is that people don't know how to process information they get. And the reason being that, to do that requires a lot of work. But to believe does not require a lot of work. It's easy. Just believe, okay? Believe and live your life, okay? And, but when it comes to the woke nation, for you to be awakened, you're supposed to know how to process information. You don't just follow the crowd. Don't just believe whatever everybody believes. You don't just accept something because majority accepted it or because your family accepted it. You have to be able to think for yourself. When you begin to think yourself, you will see that you will no longer be thinking with them. No matter their number. They may claim to be better than you, but the fact is there. You are far better than them. They are only, feeling relief in their ignorance. That's why they rejoice in it. Things they cannot verify, they rejoice. Yeah, it's true. I just believe it. I believe. You can shout, I believe 1,000,000 times. It does not make what you believe true. It does not make what you're saying true. And when you're shouting, I believe, thinking you will shut people up or the person up. Okay, stop talking. I believe. Believe your own. Let me believe my own. Believe what you believe. No, it doesn't shut people like myself up. Because we verify everything. We question everything and we worship nothing. So when you ask who rules the world, who runs the world, you see religious people saying God. That's why they believe. Somebody created this world and that person must be God. I say, what is wrong with these people? Judge by what you see. Do you see anything made by one person? You can't even see all the world, but you believe that God created heaven and earth. And you are denying the source of that you have believed. It's just what somebody wrote. No God has shown up and tell you, I created the world. No gods have shown up and tell you, we created the world. It's all created out of ignorance. When certain men don't know how everything come into existence, they begin to think that it's their imagination. When you're talking about divinity, when you're talking about God's inspiration, you're talking about imagination. It has nothing to do with any God anywhere doing anything. So I hear one believer tell me, many of them, they always say that. He said, oh man, I understand what you are posting, but all of us have been through that, because God is not talking, God is silent for all the evil happening in the world, but that deep inside us, we believe. Now we know, he's still talking to believe. If they use belief to defend their belief, they cannot use proof to defend it. It's believe, I believe. And so, it hasn't changed. You believe something exists doesn't mean it exists. You haven't shown any proof. All your proof is I believe. I say, idiot. You know how I respond to such nonsense? I say, you idiot. You know, what always make you idiots think that everybody's like you? People are thinking the same thing you are thinking. You saw something in the dream, you think everybody's dreaming what you are dreaming. You believe something, you think everybody is believing everything I believe. It's not like that. So who runs the world? You know, I think Beyonce sang that song. Who runs the world? Girls. And you see some women, oh, we run the world. For where do you run the world? Oh, because maybe you are living in America where you can sue men for touching you. It doesn't happen all over the world. There are places women are being battered every day. Nothing happens to men that do that. Okay. So you don't run the world. And then you see apart from God and the women, you see many people, they are confused. Some people believe like you know, it is one particular person. If you have money, you run the world. No. Who runs the world? The wicked and the judges. They are the one that runs this world. You can call them government. You can call them your rulers, your leaders. They run this world. There's no God that is running this world. I remember when I was still a Christian, even when I was coming out of Christianity or Christianity bondage, I used to share that idea that, you know, God created this world, then he left it in the hand of the leaders, people in authority, and they went and they hide. Then one day, time is coming when he will come and judge everything they did and judge people. I used to preach that too. I used to believe that. And you know, many people that believe in God still believe that nonsense. God created this whole world and left the running of this world into the hand of the wicked, and but then he will come and judge them. That God is stupid. He says, it's like you telling me you're married and have children and you left your wife and children in the hand of wicked person, your enemy. You know this person is your enemy. He's out to kill, destroy. You left your wife and children under his control and left to say that time is coming when you will come and judge him. And you'll be killing your children, maltreating your children. Your children will be crying. And your children will be crying, daddy, 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 daddy. Your children believe you, hearing them. But you're not. You left. Because there is no living being that will hear a cry of another living being and not react. Even animals, when you cry, animals, they also, you see sometimes when they kill somebody, you see birds in the tree, they fly away. You know, some of you never recognize that because you live in the city, maybe you never notice. But they show it in some movies. Then you see that many people believe that nonsense, that God created this world. Why? You don't have proof. You keep saying that. God have not shown up and tell you he created this world. You are only repeating what is written to control you. What is written to control you, to keep you in bondage. The people that tell you that God created this world are the same people who are responsible for your suffering. And they tell you that the same God created you and them. You believe. Then you are hoping that one day that God will come and judge. If they believe that God actually exists and that God will judge, they wouldn't have enslaved you. They wouldn't have, maltreating you the way they're doing. But they lie to you. They tell you a appointed time is coming when God will judge the whole world. You believe? No. Now it's appointed time. We are the ones that run this world. The wicked in power. The judges. The wicked will commit all manner of crime. The judge will crime. The judge will say, okay, you are acquitted. Okay, because you did so, okay, yeah. Our people said, ajọ mmadụ mee ihe ọma akpọ ya onye ọma onye ọjọọ ma amara. That's a wicked person because he become a philanthropist. Okay, he's a good person. You don't care about how he kill many people to make that money, how he suppress many people to make that money, how he took what belongs to many people to become rich. You don't care. Just as you see as our people are treating politicians today, they know that these politicians are looters. They are the one that is making the country so hard. Yet you see them praising the politicians. And when they hear people that are exposing the lies of these politicians, they say, leave them alone. You are envious. You know what they went through. The same thing they do with the pastors who are robbing people daily. But they believe that it is his hard work. Hard work in robbing you. Because if it's not in robbing you, he would have not continued being a pastor. He will run out. It's because you keep coming, giving him his money. He tell you he's serving you in the name of God. Every evil done under the sun is done in the name of God. It is the children of God, the choosing children of God, they are doing all the evil in this world. If you are looking for demons, looking for Satan that is doing all the evil in this world, look at the children of God. Look at the choosing people of God. Look at the worshippers of God. Look at the believers of God. They are doing all manner, because the thought of one God creating all this world is evil. The thought of God ruling this world is evil. We are the one that is running this world. But it's a shame that few has managed to seize the power and convince the masses that there is God. This God will help you. This God will do that. Then you see the poor masses trying to belong in that evil plan. Through education, I want to be a graduate. I want to become this. And that education is a distraction, which is pouring sand in your food. You will never enjoy life so long you are educated. Look at educated people in this world today. They are not enjoying life. The wicked people and the evil judges, they are the one running this world. And the only people that can fix this world are the natural people. Not religious people, not spiritual people, natural people, as it were before they invaded us. People that are living as we're supposed to live naturally. Having no leader over us, having no master over us, but living as kings and queens, living as gods and goddesses. People that comes up with idea and pursue, execute it, bring it into existence. Not saying, oh, one God is doing it, God will do that. No. Not hoping, not waiting. That time will come when things will fix. No. The time that is coming is now. It must be now. But it's a shame that the masses have joined the wicked and the judges. The wicked are in power, making the laws. And the judges are the one that are saying, okay, what they did, let us do what they say. Okay, do that. Okay, we are free. Then the innocent ones will be sentenced to prison, also to death. But the wicked ones are there. Imagine if Trump is not among the wicked ones. If he does not, if he doesn't have judges behind him. People that committed 1% of Trump has committed in America, they are languishing in jail. They have been arrested. But see him. They find that, oh, the more you lie, the more you keep lying, no matter what, you know how to litigate it, you know how to extend it. They know how to do it. Okay, this case has joined next year. Adjoined. Things keep getting worse. But when it comes to you, boom, they go so fast, boom, oh, you are guilty, boom, sentence, boom. But who is behind Trump? The poor masses he has convinced that he is their Messiah, that he is the chosen one, that God of Israel chose him. Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. They say, yeah, you see black people, the real owner of that land that the Palestinians and the Israelis are fighting for. They are the one. The Muslims part of them is rooting for Palestinian. The Christian part of them is rooting for Israel. And it's their land. Who runs the world? Then one stupid idiot tell me, oh, what are you saying? Israel. You say Israel started in 1948. Has they fought any war and lost? I say, which war? They haven't engaged in any war. They have not fought against any nation. It's only land issue they are having with Palestinians and themselves. That's it. Have you heard Israel fought with China? Have you heard that? They cannot go. They try it. China will finish them. And Israel cannot go to war by themselves. America created Israel. America is behind them. And the American allies also support them. There is no way God of Israel has fought Israel anywhere. No way. And the book of Psalm chapter 46 said that God ends the world to the ends of the earth. Have you seen any war ended by God? No. Israel war will never end because they are dragging land. Palestinians say no. Even now they say that some Palestinians that were born in Israel, inside Israel, they are rising also. They will never know peace in that land because it's not their land. The only time the world will know peace is when Africans regain their land, when Africans gain their freedom. Until that, it will never happen. They will fight all forever. They will keep fighting until the truth prevails. Who runs the world? A stupid person will say, God. Which God are you talking about? Look at your life, how you are suffering. Look at your family. You say, don't you see something happen? Natural disaster you call it natural disaster. Yet you say it is God. He said it is God that ordained it that way. Which God are you talking about? If you are that God, you're supposed to be killed. How can you ordain natural disaster to be killing people? Your own children. Natural disaster, clean them. You say, who are we to question God? Then who are we to worship God? You are living your life in a limbo. You are living your life in try your luck. No, you're supposed to live your life in knowledge. It is science that will fix things. Prayer does not fix things. God does not fix things. Religion does not fix things. It is science, knowledge. Science is not what you gain in the school. Science is not belonging to any group. Knowledge is knowledge. All of us have it. That's why you have your own brain. I have my own brain. You can think for yourself. But they give you religion. They play music for you. They entertain you. They entertain you and claiming they're enlightening you. No musician is an enlightener. It doesn't matter whether it's African musician or foreign musician. All of them are entertainers. If they're enlighteners, they will not even go far. They will not allow themselves. They entertain you, but listen to all their music. Oh, because you like one or some of them, but all of them, let them try to enlighten you with all their music. They will never sell. They will never. And that's why you should know this thing does not call for movement. This thing does not call for organization. A call for general awakening. You have to wake up yourself. I wake up myself. All this, tell people to boycott something and let me see all of them boycott. No, many people will say, get out. I'm not boycotting anything. I'm going. He don't care about his children. He don't care. He don't care about future. No. And you think in this, there is God that is controlling things in this world. There's no God that is controlling anything. It is people. Who will arrest somebody and jail somebody? It is not any God. It is people. And that's why I'm telling you, you don't know how to code it. When you say Mary, the mother of God, Mary, they just changed the word. It's army. Army is this. Army. They use military to force this God on us. They use military to force religion on us. It's not any God. Army. They use army. Switch the word. You see, give you Mary. In Christianity, in Islam, you believe the same bullshit that Mary, Virgin Mary, all nonsense. It is time you wake up, know that it is people that run this world. Africans, when are we going to wake up to run our world also? We have been consumers enough. It is time for us to wake up and live as a people again. It is people that run this world. And now, the wicked and the blind judges are running it. When are we going to wake up as natural people and take our rightful place? It's in your hand. Cody.